They couldn't wait to scream, "A Jew did this," after the news about the attempted assassination at the Trump rally in Butler.
I see something that said, take a look at what happened.
These far-right anti-Semites jumped at the chance to blame Jews without a shred of evidence. They scoured the internet, grasping at straws, until they found a picture of a young man wearing a kippah. They said, "No, this proves it." But guess what? The man in the kippah isn't the shooter. He is a student at Slippery Rock University, completely unrelated to the incident. And Thomas Matthews Crooks, the actual shooter, at the moment of filming this video, there is no evidence about him being Jewish. Nada. Yet, here we are, watching the usual suspects spread their vile, baseless accusations. These conspiracy theorists care more about hating Jews than loving America. Instead of condemning the hate speech and incitement that led to this attempted assassination, they are busy fueling hate speech and incitement themselves. Why? Because it fits their twisted narrative. It's their go-to move. Find a way to blame the Jews. But this time, they're not just wrong. They're widely, ridiculously wrong. Instead of asking if the shooter is Jewish, here are the real questions we should be asking. How do we stop this cycle of radicalization and violence? How do we root out extremism from our society? What are we doing to protect our leaders and public figures? America is divided. So what can be done to unite Americans? But no, they're too busy pulling the race card, desperately searching for a way to blame Jews. It's all about matching their radical ideology. Think about it. Moments after the attempted assassination, instead of focusing on the real issues, they're pointing fingers at the Mossad. Yeah, that's right. They're claiming the Mossad is involved. This is pure fiction. This isn't their first time, and sadly, it won't be the last. These anti-Semites will use any excuse to spread their venomous hate. They don't care about facts. They don't care about truth. They just need a scapegoat to justify their irrational hatred. Remember the Tree of Life synagogue shooting? They blame the Jews then, too. It's a sick, twisted cycle of hatred and lies. And every time we let these conspiracy theorists take root, we allow hate to grow. It's up to us to stand against this hate. Every baseless accusation, every anti-Semitic comment, every conspiracy theory pulls us further apart. We need to draw a line and say no more. We need to be vigilant. We need to speak out. We need to educate. And we must hold those who spread these lies accountable. Hate speech isn't just about words. It's a catalyst for violence and division. When hate speech goes unchecked, it creates an environment where violence can thrive. We've seen it before. Charlotte, Pittsburgh, Poway. Each time, the signs were there. The hate speech, the online forums, the conspiracy theories, and each time, the violence followed. This is not a coincidence. This is a pattern, a deadly pattern. So, next time you hear someone spreading these vile conspiracy theories, call them out. Challenge their lies with facts. Stand up for the truth. Stand up for justice. Stand up for America. These anti-Semites have forgotten what America is about. Look, I'm not making this video just because it's about the Jews. It's about defending the core values of Western society: truth, justice, liberty. Today, they blame the Jews. Tomorrow, they will blame you. They've been doing this for years, trying to pin every tragedy on the Jews. They did it after 9/11 with absurd theories about Jews not showing up to work at the World Trade Center. They did it with the financial crisis, blaming Jewish bankers. It's the oldest trick in the book, a disgusting tactic that has caused untold suffering throughout history. This is not just one isolated incident. They care about spreading their vile ideology, about finding any excuse to blame Jews for the world's problems. Let's get real. The real issue here isn't Crook's ethnicity. It's the culture of hate and violence that led to this attempted assassination. It's the radicalization happening right under our noses. It's the dangerous rhetoric being spewed by extremists, unchecked and unchallenged? Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not focusing on the hate speech that incites violence? Why are we not holding accountable those who spread these dangerous lies? It's because it's easier to point fingers at the Jews, to find a convenient scapegoat, than to address the real problems. These extremists are nothing but ignorant cowards who are too scared to face the truth, so they cover it with their lies. Remember the real questions. Remember what's truly important. And remember that together, we can stand against this tide of hatred and division. We can make a difference. So share this video. It's really about time we start educating the haters.